Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Final Fantasy 1. Today we're heading north. And let's look at our party real fast. I had to sell the potion so I could save. Old school RPGs. Mint's still down a level, but one more battle she should be fine. That should be pretty much not noticeable in a couple levels, pretty much. Classic second intro for Final Fantasy 1. It kind of looks like it could be our party. We got like a maybe red mage, and maybe that's a white mage right there, and it's a warrior up front, an indistinguishable fourth party member. And so their journey began. As warriors of light, the four youths, we don't know that, they could be old, faced this staggering mission and a stormy destiny. And slow text. The four crystals they carried remained a mystery to them. In ages past, those crystals had radiated a dazzling light and radiation. It was kind of a problem. The time for the heroes is at hand. Darkness must be banished so that the light of peace can illuminate the world once more. Why hating on darkness? It's rude. Great ability. Helps with migraines also. It is very nostalgic. Even though I've seen this recently, it's like, wow, this brings me back. It looks a little different compared to this Nintendo one, sure. But, you know, this was a remaster before remasters were cool, alright? God, how many times is this game imported? So it's like this Famicom Nintendo version, and then the Wonder Swan version, PlayStation version, Game Boy Advance, mobile, PSP, and that's not even counting like the digital store releases too, right? And probably, yeah, so if we added like the stores, like the Wii Market, Wii Store, whatever the hell it was called, the PSN, it's probably up there like 8-9 times. So about those spells that I bought earlier, you really don't need those. If you want to save the money, feel free to not buy them. So yeah, we need to go to the east here. What we're gonna do is head north though. North into the west a little bit, and then north again. We should be having new encounters now. Yeah, or not, just goblins again. There should be a new type of goblin around here, plus a giant. Or wargwolves, which are new. Let's go ahead and attack them. They're not much different than wolves. They apparently hit a little bit harder, but not by much. Okay, you guys need to miss more, please. Thank you. Definitely thank you there. She's only level 2. She's supposed to be level 3. Chronos, the white mage, is male. Like, these guys don't have genders. They're faceless. They're nothing. They're a blank slate. Name them whatever the hell you want. Call them whatever you want. They're not gonna complain. I am gonna heal Mint up though, because she is gonna die. I kind of lucked out here with the 4 wargs though. Now, if you have the MP system, like the PSP or the Game Boy Advance one, you use your spells as much as you want. Most of the time, aside from healing, my spells are going to be saved for boss fights, because I only have so many uses for them. And there's no ethers. I can't heal magic outside of using a cottage. So yeah, it's like, or an inn. It's either I save them for a boss, or I waste them and have a hard time on a boss. The random encounters, yeah, they would go a little bit smoother occasionally with some extra magic. And there'll be cases where I have to heal, like after this. Because these wargs are literally eating my ass. But, generally speaking, my magic is going to be saved for the hard encounters. Like this random encounter against these wargs, who just won't die. Please die. You're not dead. Thank you. This should be a level up. Thank you. It's also a lot of experience. That was 116 experience. Good God. I'm gonna memo too because, well, I don't want to die. Am I gonna heal you again? We got a long road ahead to the next town, Pravoka. Yeah, well, at least we got a decent amount of experience points, right? Let's go ahead and make a memo. Oh, it actually tells us where we're at. Matoya's. Well, we're near Matoya's. We're not actually there yet. But this is the cave that we're going to. If we live. And that's not a guaranteed thing. It's a Cobra. We're gonna die. Okay, we're good. We could have been poisoned there and that would have sucked. We wouldn't have died, but it would have sucked. Well, someone probably would have died. Eventually. From poison. Hi. Flipper overs, flip. Start end circle. That doesn't say that, Chronos. I know, but it's start and circle backwards. I'll show you what that means in a second. Ow! The crystal eye. The crystal eye. Ow. Curses! I can't see a thing without the crystal eye. Who on earth stole it away from me? The jackass? Okay, so that just repeats. I kind of thought you were going to give us, like, some hints, but no. Remember this woman. Because we're going to need her eventually. There's nothing that directs you up here. But, you know, we get some potions, which will definitely help us survive. Let's go ahead and see what a start select does. So, as the broom said, start and select. Brings up the map. Cool. Switch maps. All right. I'm pretty sure you could do this at any point. No. I want to... Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. So, R1 and directional pads. This is where we came from down here, right? This is where we're going. So it's a bit of a walk, right? Because we got to come down and then over. But just remember that this is a thing, because I'm going to be referencing this map every once in a while. Just to kind of show you where I'm going or where I'm backtracking to. Please don't kill me, I didn't memo. Okay. They're ogres, not giants. But I gotta admit, this is not a great battle. Giants, they hit hard. They miss frequently, but they hit hard. On anyone that's not the warrior or the red mage right now. Okay, they hit weaker than the Gigas worms. What do you want me to say? Hashtag I could be wrong? You're right. They do hit somewhat hard, though. They have a decent amount of HP, and they drop a lot of money. They're actually very good to grind for money, and we'll probably be doing that later. When we get to that point I was talking about before, the second dungeon. Because, yeah, the game's difficulty definitely spikes a bit. Don't attack him. Why are you attacking him? He's not in the order. You heal. Please don't kill. Ow. Okay, so you should live. But yeah, the game starts off hard and gets harder real fast. But then it kind of peters out. After you get through the second dungeon, you're pretty much good to not have to grind for the... If you fight all the encounters that you get into, you could run from a lot of encounters, but you'll have to grind again, pretty much. If you fight all the encounters that you encounter, then you should be good. Stop missing. It is a giant purple monster. This is Grimace's cousin. Stab him. Or hit him with the hammer, one or the other. Thank you. Look at that, look at that money. That's some good money. I should have memoed. Well, that could have gone better. I'm gonna need to go back. And play this shitty games that suck ass, Chronos? No. No, I'm gonna need to go back to Cornelia and heal up. If I lose anyone here, I will be mad. I mean, the fact that you even hit her still pisses me off. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to Cornelia, and I'm probably gonna do that off screen, because I'm gonna run away from all the encounters like a little baby. Chronos, didn't you say you should fight all the encounters? Yeah, but I'm dying. Alright. Oh! Goodbye. Oh no, goodbye. Alright. We are alive again, and fully healed up. It still only costs 40 gil to revive my ass. I stayed at the end to save, too. We actually have a surprising amount of money, 660. That's not that bad for someone who hasn't really done any combat, like, aside from what we already ran into, like, naturally. There was, like, 1 or 2 battles in the first episode, but still. We still have a few new enemies around here, I think. Yeah, like this guy. Pretty sure he can paralyze you, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. As long as he doesn't paralyze, like, Ryu. Ow. We will have less time dying in the near future. Maybe. How the hell did you do the... Oh no, you did 21 damage to Ryu. I was gonna say, how the hell did you do the same amount of damage? You have armor on. Good job, Tellah. Hey, 29. That's really good. You get 3 pretty big HP increases in a row. Tellah got a big increase in HP. So did Blue, actually. And Mint. Good stuff. Actually, it was really decent level ups. There are some levels when you get, they're kind of guaranteed, or at least have a huge weighted percentage of getting, like, the proper stats for the class and the HP. I don't know what those are, but they're there. 24 accuracy, huh? That's pretty good. You're still 2 behind. The strength must be playing a part in that. It's kind of surprising that you're still going to be stronger physically than the thief at this point. The monk would still be using a nunchuck right now. It's not until level 8 or 9 that you can take everything off the monk and just be good for the rest of the game. There's the town we need. So let's jump in there real fast. And then go to the House of the Healing. What do you mean, Chronos? No one's dead. Oh yeah, that's where you're wrong. That is where you're wrong, friend. That's the House of Healing right there. There's no mark on it, but it's a house that you can go into in Final Fantasy 1. It's the House of Healing. Thank you. 80 guild mint. I should have just backtracked all the way to Cornelia. Alright, so much for having a profit, pretty much. You know what? Do I want to stay at the inn? No, I don't. We don't need to stay at the inn anyways. We got plenty of healing here. We don't need no inn. It's like we don't need no man. Get her up to snuff. There you go. Sure. The next fight we're getting into is not that bad. What do you have to say, Mohawk Man? Oh, the pirates came and sacked it. Don't you have guards? In all honesty, I don't know what king you guys belong to, but these are the pirates. Hi. Say, you don't think you know who you're talking to. Fellas, teach these guys how to respect the great pirate Becky. I think that's how you pronounce my name. Aye, Captain. We'll take care of them. Horrible pirate accent. I know, I'm sorry. So yeah, we got 6 pirates. This is not a boss fight. In the slightest. These guys have 6 HP. And they do next to no damage. So we're fine. It kind of feels like it's supposed to be a boss fight, but also kind of feels like these guys are supposed to be a joke, because they are a joke. They're worms beneath our feet, as they should be. But yeah, just, you really gonna cause 11 damage to Mint? Bash that guy's head in with a hammer. You're lucky she doesn't have a wand or a staff. I mean, Mint doesn't actually have any offensive magic, but at the same time, you're lucky. Woo, 90 experience points. That was more than Garland, and he posed a minor threat. Oh, I am so sorry, sirs. Don't do no bad from now on, I swear. Here, take my ship. Okay, I'm still gonna behead you for being pirates and ransacking this place. Thank you for the ship, though. It's very kind of you. I'll be back to kill you later. Alright, let's do some shopping, I guess. Yeah, no problem, man. Where the hell are the guards? Land of Elves across the sea? Well, we're definitely gonna have to go there. Mostly for story reasons. Alright, let's go. Do I want to get her? I don't actually know if we can buy that here. We can't. Alright, then I'm not gonna get anything here. Right, so that's in the Land of the Elves that we need to buy that. Mint's finally gonna have some equipment soon. Same with Thief. Just... it's a little further, a little longer. There are some spells here that we're not gonna be able to afford. Let's go check those out. We're gonna want to get some, totally. Like, we want NulBolt, absolutely, for later. Silence would be good too, and Viz 1 would also be really good. Lamp, also be pretty good. Cures Darkness, my old friend. Honestly, we'll have enough money later on where we can just buy a bunch of antidotes and eye drops and not have to worry about it, but we might get Lamp later. Go check out the black magic. I know Ice 1 is going to be there. The Ice 1 Steel is what we're definitely going to want to get. You know what? I think I'll buy that now. Yeah, I think this is what I meant when I said temper earlier. The names change between versions. We don't need slow. Well, we probably would want slow later on, but we're fine for right now. And weapons we don't need, because we're actually gonna have a better weapon shop real soon. I didn't mean to back out there. I probably should stay at the inn, though. So yeah, the scimitar, which might be better for the thief. It's 10. That's only 1 point. It's not really worth it. Yeah, don't buy anything here. Why, Chronos? Because we're gonna be doing some grinding. It's episode 2 and we're doing grinding, Chronos? Yes, I know. Remember when I said that the second dungeon there was going to be a difficulty spike? I wasn't lying. There's going to be a difficulty spike. And it's going to hurt a lot. So 50 gil? How am I going to have sweet dreams when you're ripping money out of my ass? This is root, yes, save. Yeah, right there. Should probably empty out some of those blocks. In all honesty, let's see. One of these is definitely Azure Dreams, because I just played that not too long ago. It was a couple months ago, but I did beat the shit out of that game. I was playing Chrono Cross, seeing if I could beat that within 24 hours. Spoilers, I couldn't. So that's not going to be an extra life this year. But there's got to be something else there that I can just delete. Alright, let's go to our ship. There's a mini-game on the ship that we can actually partake in. It's not a fun mini-game. It's not a fun mini-game at all. But, I mean, you might like it. If you're a puzzle master like me, it's not that bad, but at the same time, if you're not, or you actually suck at puzzles like I do, it can be kind of annoying. What you want to do is hold X and press circle 55 times. Yes, Yes, that is exactly how you do this. And then we get the the 15 puzzle game. Now, this one can be a little bit frustrating. I might go quiet a little bit when I do it. There are 3 ranks for this, first, second, and third. I know, shocking, right? You get a different prize for each one. At first place, you get 10,000 gil. At second place, you get 5,000 gil. And in third place, I think you get like 1,000 or 2,000 gil. And I'm going to want to get all 3 of them. That's going to reduce my grinding time by a ton. Because a lot of the grinding we're doing is not just for levels. We need money for equipment. For good equipment. And sadly, it takes a while if you don't do this game. Now, if you're playing the Nintendo version, this game only gives you 100 gil each time you win it. It's completely shit. If you're playing the GBA or the PSP version, they give items, consumable items, good items, like elixirs and mega elixirs, which is fantastic items, but not money. In the GBA and PSP games, you don't need money as badly as you do it for the Nintendo or the PlayStation game, because everything is like a fourth of the price in those games, and the enemies are just easier and hit way less harder. So, you also don't need the grind at this point either at all in the GBA and PSP versions. You're probably at level like 8 already just by walking here. We need to get to like, I believe, level 8. Let me see my notes real fast. Third place is 2,000 gil. What levels do I want? Oh, it says only level... Yeah, you want to get to 8 or 9. Or 10. 10 if you want to make the area, like, not a challenge at all. 8 if you really have better things to do with your life. So let's go ahead and, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's go ahead and do our first puzzle here. So, we want to get 1... Ignore that for right now over there. There. Bop, bop, kids bop. That's right. And we'll go here, there, up, then up, down. There we go. Now we want to get 5 and 6 over there. Oh, yeah. And we want 7 and 8 on that side, too. Don't worry if my technique's a little off. It's going to be. It is just going to be. Here, there. Alright, and then we want 9 and 10 over there. We also want 13 over here? Yeah. Okay, so come over here. There. Oh, that's not gonna... Okay, we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. Are we still good? No. Yeah, because I need to get that up. That. So we need to push this one down there. No, shit. So we come up there. There, up. But we can't go that way. There we go. Okay, but we're still kind of shit out of luck over here, because we need 13 there. Do that. That. Oh. That's second place. All right, that's not too bad. So you get the gist of it. Also, holy shit, seizure warning. Good God, let me get out of there. Thank you for the 100 gil and the 5,000 gil. Thank you. No, I'll do this off screen. I didn't realize it was blinking that bad. Jesus Christ. That was actually insane. Do not spend that money just yet, because I got shit to buy. We want to head to that elven land they were talking about. These guys ain't too bad. You know what? Use lightning on this guy. The goggler will cast paralysis. Hopefully we kill it in one shot. Thank you. We used one of our 4 magics for level 1. Actually, probably just use lightning again. Now, there are elemental weaknesses, for sure, so you can take advantage of those. Again, few and far between. There you go. Let's see. Hopefully 60? 54. Not too bad. Just regular attack, I think, for now, just in case we need a heal up. Now, why do we need all that money, Chronos? Well, in the Elven lands, there are going to be shops there that sell some really good shit. Level 3 magic, level 4 magic, Mythril weapons for the warrior, armor for the white mage and, you know, the thief. I'll show you on the map where we need to go. That is not the button I wanted. So we want to go down here. To that little dot down there. It actually does show the finger pointer when I deselect there. I didn't think about that. There are enemies on here that are actually not you. You are a Baby Shark. Do. I don't know the song. I'm sorry. I'm a poser. Bolted to death. Wow. I guess the shark is strong against lightning. For some goddamn reason. Maybe that was just a bad roll. Maybe. Or maybe we're just unlucky. There's Cornelia. There we go. Alright, let's get into battle. Probably Ogre? Okay, let's go down here. And we're at the town of the Elves. What the hell's his name? Eltham. Shocking. And there's an inn here. We're definitely going to want to... Well, we're going to have to for leveling purposes later on. We get 6,136 gil. That is not enough for what we need. So yeah, at this point in the game, we need to grind. We need to get to level 8-ish. 8, 9, 10. 10 being the easier, 8 being the more challenge. But most importantly, we need to get the money to afford good equipment. For one, we need to buy a Mythril Sword. Preferably 2 of them for the Warrior, Ryu, and Tellah, the Red Mage. And that will allow him to do a ton of damage. His attack 23. It is a fairly strong ability. And then there's a Saber for the Thief. It's not that great. It's only 13 damage. It is better than its rapier and better than the scimitar that we could have gotten in the other town. Also, there's magic that we need to get. 2 levels of magic. There's level 3 and level 4 magic here. Fire 2 and Bolt 2, they hit groups of enemy, and it's very good. Bind's not that bad either, though. There's not that many bosses that are weak to it. But yeah, Fire 2 is a pretty good ability to get for grinding, and I'll explain a little bit in a while for that. It's a level 3 ability, though, and I don't think we have the means to cast. No, we don't. Up here is White Magic. I believe this is level 3 as well. Rip. May Link rest in peace. He's still going strong. At least one form of him is. In the Nintendo version, that's Edric. We want Cure 2 for the Red Mage and Mint. Nullfire as well. Dia 2 if you want to take advantage of the Power Peninsula, which I'll go over in probably next episode. But for right now, I'm just probably going to explain how I'm going to grind. Now, over here are the other schools of magic that have the level 4 abilities. And Suna, which only cures poison, is kind of shit. Really, the only one here that I actually kind of want is Null Ice, and that's really only for like 1 or 2 boss fights in the near future. So don't worry too much about that. Right now, in a Black Mage, we want Haste. Haste is fantastic. Getting Ice 2 would also be nice, but Haste is where it's at. Now, you notice the prices of them, right? 4,000 for those schools of magic, 1,500 for the other ones, and then there's armor down here that we need. Which we're gonna need 2 of these, which is armor for the Thief and Mint. It's 4 defense for 1,000, not that great. And there's helms and iron shields and steel plates. Now, you could have got the steel plate in the other ones. Actually, I believe gloves we can get in the other town too. I'm gonna make a list and put it in the description of what I want to buy and who for, pretty much. There's also consumable items that we're gonna need here. We're gonna need to buy a decent amount of antidotes. We're not gonna spend $4,000 on the Suna. It's not worth it. We're gonna want 1 cottage and. I mean, honestly, we're going to want some golden needles as well, but we're going to want at least 20 antidotes. That's if we're lucky. Enemies in the near future are going to just impart poison on us with their basic attacks. Kind of shit of them, you're right. You say anything interesting? They are powerful. In the GBA and the PSP version of the game, the Mythril Sword is not sold here. It's sold later on. And the prices for these things are way, way cheaper. Like, I think the level 4 spells might be 1,000 gil. I think. Let's go to the castle. And see what the hell's going on with the prince. Aye. Astro cast a curse on our prince 5 years ago, causing him to fall into a deep slumber. Are you force-feeding him? Because he should be dead. What can lift this curse? I don't know. Probably deal with Astro there? Alright, so we're not really... There is someone around here that tells you there's a... Pretty much... Yeah, Astro stormed in one day, cast a curse on a prince, and emptied out all the castle's treasures. And then he vanished. There's more about Astro. There's someone around here that mentions that there's a ruined castle to the northwest. We don't need to go there. There's a cave on the western edge of Alden Sea where dwarves live. Oh, right. We should probably do that, too. Yeah, we can do that next time, actually. Sure. There's someone around here that does mention the castle, I believe. It might be in the town. Yeah, we can go actually visit the dwarven place right now. We can get some items and stuff like that. I should probably do that now because it actually gives you some gold. Yeah, so we need the Mystic Key, which we don't have. And maybe one day we will. Who knows? Someone around here mentions the castle. I should probably just show you on the map, right? How about you, Doug? Please help our prince. Well, I mean, you kind of putting me in a spot here. I just showed up. You don't know if I'm the warrior of light or not. No one knows where Astos has gone. Astros, whatever the hell his name is. How about you, dog? Wanted to an ancient castle, but no one was there, so I ran off from the spooky place. How about you? If the prince is not awakened, there will be no Elf King, and the evil force of dark elves will conquer us all! Alright, well, I'll just show you where this castle we don't need to go is, but we should go and talk for story purposes. Alright, so come down here, and right up there, right there, is actually a castle there, which we can go and talk to someone there that gives us a kind of a quest to come down here, which is what we need to grind for. The Dwarven place is up here. Yeah, it's like right here? Yes. We'll go there next time. There's some items there that we can get, but I'll do that after I can grind. It'll really only going to save us like a few hundred gil if we do it now. So yeah, I'm going to leave a list in the comments, not the comments, the description, of what I'm going to buy. I will show you next time what I am buying, but I'm going to do it off screen and pretty much equip my party. But I'll leave a list of who I'm buying what for and how much money that I needed to get to do it. Now, I am going to have to go back to my ship and play that 15 puzzle game until I earn the first place prize and the third place prize to get 10,000 gil and that extra 2,000 gil, just so I don't have to grind for so long. How am I going to level up? Well, in this forest, there are ogres here, which give a fair amount of experience. We were getting 90 in those battles with them. Another way, which I will show off next time as well, is over here. So there's Pravoka, but up here is called the Power Peninsula. This is in every version of the game. You go up to this little peninsula, and the two tiles at the top of it, you run back and forth in, and you will meet enemies from a decent, like a decently strong area there. They will give, I think, about like 1,000 experience points if you live, and it makes leveling up fairly fast. However, it takes about as much time to level there as it is to level in the forest here, because when you level up here, you need to come back to Pravoka, heal up, walk back, do that 2 more times, and then come back here, because these enemies will hit you fairly hard. If you spend your money on cottages to stay up there and grind, then you're just going to be pretty much in a loop of you wasting your money for cottages and doing battles there. So that's why grinding in this forest is just as good. But you want Fire 2 and Dia 2 if you're going to do that up here, because the enemies are weak to fire and the Holy Light as well. But yeah, we'll go over all that next time. I'll see you all then. Have a great day.